Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First thing first, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Reza Hafiz with ID number 418-2210-0063. And today I'd like to do my assignment in TB1 for the material. The first thing is the material I'd like to take is the second material, that which mean it is how to we are explain the simple present, past, and the continuous, also the example. And then I'd like to take the third material is that to explain what is the passive and active voice. This is simple and where we begin. Alright, the first thing is the simple present. Simple present is it's used to express habits or like general truths or action that happen regularly in the present. So the example say like she works in an office, and then the formula is just like the subject, which means is she, and the verb is this work, and the object is an office. That's all about simple present. Next is simple past tense, which means it's past. For the description it's used to describe complete action that happened in the past, of course. Like this example from the before words is like she worked in an office with ed and also the irregular verbs. That means there are three irregular verbs, the pace I mean. And then the formula is just like the subject verb. Obviously the verb is past tense and the plus and the object. Also the verb can be regular or irregular, so pay attention to the verb in the simple past tense, which you have to do correctly. And then the present continuous tense. The present continuous mean it's used to describe action that are happening at the moment of speaking or ongoing action in the present. For example is she is working in is an office. She is working in an office. So it's added by ing because she's working at the moment, like that. Also the subject is the subject, he or she or name, and then the to be is amr, the verb the present participle, and then the object. And also you can add the play the time, like at the moment, now, and right now, and many others, like that. And then also the past continuous, it's same, but it's used to describe action that we're going to at a specific point in the past, of course. And then that's all about the second material that I've explained already. So there are three actually: the simple present, simple past tense, present continue, and the past continue. And then sure, we're describe about third material. It's about explaining passive and active voice. First thing is the active voice. In my opinion, active voice is the subject of the sentence performs the action expressed by the verb, of course. And it's the most common and directly way of constructing sentences. So the examples like the cat chase a mice, chase the mouse or the mice. Yeah, like the subject, verb, and object. That's all. That's simple as that. The subject is the cat performs the action of chasing, like that. The active voice. So it is 11:12 on present continuous, but a little bit different on here. And then we're next to the passive voice. And the passive voice is the subject of the sentence receive the action expressed by the verb, and this is often puts more emphasis on the action for the object rather than the subject. For example, the mouse was chased by the cat, so it's already happened. It's with ed, alright? It's like the subject, the mouse, receive the action of being chased, and by the cat indicates the agent or the one performing the action. So this is the differences, alright? And I think I'd like to certainly the differences between two of them. In active voice, I think the subject is doing the action, while in passive voice, the subject is receiving the action. And then the active voice sentences are often clearer and more direct, while passive voice sentences can sometimes be wordier and less direct but are useful when the focus is on the action or the object. And the last thing is, in passive voice, the agent or the one performing the action may or may not be included in the sentence. If included, it's usually introduced by the preposition with by. And the last thing that I could say is the most important. The most important is to note that both active and passive voice have their uses depending on the text and the context and what you want to emphasize in your writing. So we're just to adjust. This is the active or passive, just like that, as simple as that. And that's all my explanation for TB1, active and passive voice, also the simple present, present continuous, and the simple past. Thank you for attention. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.